Y'all asked, so here we go. Hey guys, it's Trinbebopgamez and welcome back to another Bloxburg Wednesday episode. Every Wednesday we put out a specific Bloxburg video, an RP, a build, any sort of Bloxburg video that you guys can request if you join my group, the Group-Trinbebopyan Fam. So make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss any of our Bloxburg videos on Wednesday. But guys, today in our Bloxburg Wednesday video, we are going to be making an oven house. We are going to be turning the typical Bloxburg oven and making it into a fully functional house that you guys can live in, and you guys can also make this. It only takes advanced placement, and guys, let's get started. So we are in build mode, and the first thing obviously we're going to need in order to make the oven house is, well, an oven. We need something to make the base, to basically look off of for our oven. And for this video, we're going to be using the basic oven. We're not going to be using any of the complicated ones because that would obviously be a lot more complicated. So we just got the basic oven to make our oven off of. So this is exactly what our oven's going to look like. We're going to try and replicate this the best that we can and try and get almost everything correct. So hopefully we can actually do this correctly. So we just brought up some walls and we're going to start off with the foundation. I think I'm going to do a 3x3 for the foundation because the oven's kind of a square, but I'm going to do a 4x4 because if you do look, the oven's kind of like a squarish rectangle almost. So one side, the front side, is definitely a little bit longer than the other side. So we just made it a 4x3. It's not going to be a super huge mansion house. We're not making a super huge oven house, but big enough to where it looks giant size. So next for the kind of top part, because if you could see, it's kind of got like a top part, we're going to use a flat roof and raise it up just a little bit. We're going to change the grid size. Okay, so we can raise it up just a little bit past there so then we can make the roof. I was just testing out, right here, I'm just testing out which one makes it taller. So I think this is good because it's not that high. It's like half an inch almost higher than the actual base. So I think this will be good. It looks pretty good. And yeah, I'm also, guys, super excited to make this. I can't believe I'm really hoping that this actually comes out great and that we actually do pretty good for it. So now I'm just coloring this. I think we're gonna make it industrial white because that seems to be the color of the oven, and we're also just gonna color the walls the same color. So give me a second. I'm just gonna color the walls really quickly, but we're just gonna color the walls like this color because we need the oven to not only look like the oven, but to be the color of the oven. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the Bloxburg oven. So we're just coloring it in industrial white because of the oven in Bloxburg is white. It's not a gray, brown, no. It's white. So we're going to color it white. And after... Oh, oh, that didn't work. Oh my gosh, my wall is glitching. So when this happens, when your wall glitches, you just have to tap off of it for a second. That's what I just did. And now we're good. Now the color for our wall is good. So far we are looking pretty good to the oven. Remember, we still have to add detail. And I just realized that the oven's a mid-gray. I actually really like that you can check the color of your oven or what you're trying to copy, because now we know that it was not an industrial white. It is a mid-gray, which is actually very close to white. It's just has a hint of gray on it. And we also need to know the material, which is smooth plastic. So now we have the material, the exact material, and the exact color, so we can get the best looking oven that we can. So I'm just going to recolor everything that really quickly. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure to go join my group and buy the merch. We have a whole bunch of new merch coming soon, like really soon, guys. Probably about like maybe next month or something. We're going to be having some new merch coming out, guys. It's so exciting. If you have any merch ideas, make sure you join my group, the Trinbebopyan Fam, and comment it down below what ideas you have for merch because I would love to hear it. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas or anything you want to see, make sure you just comment it down on my group. So now that we have colored all of the walls, we are now on the basic shape section, and we're about to create the stove area, which is actually a circle. So I'm actually really glad before we had built this house that they had the update where they put the basic shapes, because this update comes in handy so much if you want to add detail to your build, and especially now that they also have the resizing tool. So we are going to flatten out these cylinders with the resizing tool and also make them super like round and bigger, like round, like flatten it so it's like super round and flat. If you guys understand what I'm trying to say here, you guys are about to see in a second, but we're gonna do that, and we're gonna add that as the little stove pieces. And I'm honestly, I cannot even say this enough, if you guys want to buy a game pass in Bloxburg, buy the advanced placing game pass. It will literally save your life when you are building. You have so much more creativity, y'all. If you want to build a house, you need that advanced placement. You can do just so much with it. You can literally resize shapes. You can build super advanced things. It just makes your building, I feel like, look so much more professional. So right here, we actually have the stove pieces, which look pretty good. Like if you look at this compared to the other one, like the actual stove, we are doing pretty good right now. I'd say if I were to look at this right now, I would guess that this is an oven, 1000%, the Bloxburg oven. But we are not done yet, guys. We have a lot more detail to add, so don't leave yet, because we have some other things we're gonna do. Also, I noticed you cannot put the basic shapes on these sides. So we're on the side in the front where the buttons are there. I'm not exactly sure quite yet, but I have some ideas of what I'm gonna do. So here I'm just about to color the circles of the stove, I don't know exactly what you call it. I forget the word, but we're coloring like the circle things where you cook your food on. I know I don't sound very smart right now, but I don't remember what those are called. I literally don't. It like literally was in my head and then it went poof. But we're coloring those right now to look like the exact oven. And yeah, it's actually coming out really good. I'm actually really proud of myself, not gonna lie right now. But this is really exciting. If you guys have any other like items in Bloxburg that you guys want me to make for a video, go ahead and make sure you join my group, of course, as always, and comment it down below. You can comment more than one idea if you want to. Anything that you want to see, we will try and make possible in Bloxburg. If y'all want me to try and build, I don't know, like a can of beans or something, or like a watermelon or something, we will do it, guys. We will make a can of beans or a piece of watermelon. It will happen. But right now we are actually going through the basic shapes, and I found a shape that looks exactly like the oven shape. It's the convex straight shape, and it looks almost exactly like what's on the back of the Bloxburg oven. We just are going to use our resize tool, whatever you call it, and rescale it / resize it to fit the whole back edge, and it actually looks pretty close to it. So we're just resizing it here. Thanks to advanced placement. If you guys want to buy a game pass in Bloxburg, I highly recommend advanced placement. Literally so good. Only thing is, with the resize tool, you can't resize everything exactly like huge. You can't just drag the resize tool for miles trying to create like a super long thing. So we did have to just resize this a little bit and copy it with the what is it called, like I guess we could call it like the cloning tool. Okay, I forgot for a second. Sorry, guys. We use the clone tool to just clone it and add it to the other side so it looks full. And this actually looks pretty close to what they have on the back of the Bloxburg oven. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm glad they have that shape. Thank goodness they had the second advanced basic shapes, advanced placing basic shapes update, so we could have this little shape thing that we're using right now. And I really actually hope in Bloxburg they add a whole bunch more like Bloxburg basic shapes, because those things really do come in handy. Like, I'm not even joking, they really do. So now we're going in the basic shapes category, because I want to try and find like a thing to try and put on the front, like the line piece, but those shapes you can't put it like on the front. So what I'm thinking is I go into like decorations, and I'm thinking of putting like either garland there or like maybe like string there to try and put it there, because those are like the only things I can think of to like put on a wall. And I don't think the garland's gonna work. Yeah, the garland doesn't work because it's curved, so I think our like best bet is to go with string. No, wait guys, I just remembered, if you guys do see on the screen, I forgot that they had structural items in Bloxburg. So we're gonna use the structural item. We're gonna use the standard round rod, which is in the structural section, and we're going to use that for the lines on the oven. There's like that bottom line and the top line where you like actually open the part of the oven, which now that I think about it, I don't think we're gonna add this in this video, but I think we should have actually added maybe like a big picture on the front to like show that there's something cooking inside the oven. I think that would have been cool, but our goal for this video is to try and copy the Bloxburg oven, which does not have that, which means it is not going on our oven. But maybe next time, if you guys want to see that, we can add that, sure. So right now I'm just looking up to see if we can find some string in the decorate section, because I just want to see if they have it. But I think I might just use the structural item for it, another structural item. I'm just gonna pull that up right now. I think we're using like this super skinny structural rod. I forget what it's called, but I think we're gonna use that for the bottom piece because it is like a little bit skinnier there, and rope definitely wouldn't work, and neither would like the string. So we're gonna use this. No, that's way too thin. That's, I think, way too thin, but it might work. No. Okay, this one looks actually way better. We're gonna use this one. This one looks like it's definitely a lot less skinny, and it would probably look better than the other one. The other one was definitely too skinny. This one's skinny too, but yeah, I think this one looks better than the other one. And it's definitely not as thick as the other one was. So I think this one's good. So our oven right now is looking pretty good. I think the last thing we do need though are the buttons, which is going to be kind of hard to figure out. I think though, if I don't really know. I think though, if I think the best bet would probably be to put like painting there or something, because that's all I can think of that might work. So guys, we're probably going to test this in a few minutes, but I don't think anything else will work. There's nothing else circular that we could like substitute. There's not like a wheel or something that we could like substitute for, and we can't use the placemats. If we could use placemats would literally be perfect, like the circular placemats, but I don't think that works. And there's nothing else that I know of that's like round that you can actually, that will look like something on an oven. So I think we might use like the round painting. Yeah, this would definitely not work. If it was solid and you could resize it, maybe it would work, but I don't think anything else would work with this. Yeah, I'm just going through the decorate section. Actually, a mirror, no, the mirror has the reflection. If worst comes to worst, guys, we'll come back to the mirror. We're gonna come back to the mirror, but I don't think the mirror would work. Yeah, I don't think it would work. So yeah, I think we're gonna use the painting. I think if we find the circular painting, we could try and attempt to make it kind of look cool. So we have this oh, this is way too big. Okay, we're gonna see if we can resize this. Let's see how small we can resize this. Okay, this isn't a bad size, but I think we might go a little smaller. I think we're gonna go with, yes, guys, this is the painting we need. Okay, we're gonna use this painting instead, because that one was like, even though you can resize it, was way too big, I think. So we're gonna use this one instead, and we're just gonna resize it a little bit smaller, because this is right now still a little bit big. Let's just move this over a little bit. Okay, we're good. Okay, yeah, so it is a little bit big, so I think we're gonna probably resize it just a little bit after. I don't know, maybe I'll stick with this size, but I think I'm gonna resize it a little bit. Let's see how that looks. Okay, no, that's too small. Okay, perfect. Okay, so guys, we now, I think, have our solution for our thing. You guys are literally about to see if we might be able to pull this off for the build. So I'm just adding more. As you can, if you guys saw before, the oven kind of has like many buttons. So it has 2 on the side, one in the middle, and then 2 on the side again. So we're just gonna put the buttons on the side of it. And then afterwards, hopefully if this works, I'm hoping that the decal is there, but we're going to try and see if we can find a decal that is black. So we're going to go check really quickly right now. Let's type this in and see if we can find the decal. Let's hope they have it, guys. Yes, wait. Yes, guys. Oh, gee, it worked. Oh, wait. Okay, now we can switch all of these paintings. No way, guys. There's actually no way. Oh my gosh, guys, there's no way this legit just worked. And guys, this is our Bloxburg oven. Guys, this legit looks so good. It's not even funny. This actually looks really, really good. This looks legit like the actual oven. Like, if I saw this in Bloxburg, I would be like, this is the oven. And now that we are done with the oven part, we are about to actually build the in-house part, because if you guys did not forget, this is going to be an actually fully functioning house. The only part we are not going to include that I don't think we have space for, which is okay, is like a kitchen. But we're going to add the bedroom, we're going to add a mini living room, and a shower / bathroom thing. This is obviously not going to be the best house, but we're just going to throw some items in there, kind of make it a little bit cute with the design. Obviously, if you guys do use this tutorial, you can add a lot more detail, a lot more things than I did, but I just wanted to do a quick, fun Bloxburg Wednesday challenge, which if you guys do want to, you can copy this challenge also and try and see if you could do better than what I did. I think honestly I did super good, especially for my first time ever doing this build. I think I did a pretty good job doing this build, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. I'm just decorating really quickly the house, adding a little living room, a little shower. We obviously have to get that good lighting. If y'all watch out any of my other Bloxburg Wednesday videos, y'all know how crazy I am about lighting. You have to have that good linen lighting, the warm lighting. You need the warm lighting. You can't have the white lights. You can't have your lights be colored black or like a really dark color. You need right in the middle, which is warm lighting. If you want warm lighting, use the color linen. It's a brown kind of color. When you turn off your lights, it kind of does look ugly, but it will get you the good lighting, guys. So right now I'm using my classic floor that I usually always use, a hurricane gray paneled kind of floor. I'm just coloring the couch. The bed I usually do a seashell pink color, and I also do like a linen for the headboard. And I'm not going to color the inside of the walls. I'm not going to do that. That's a lot right now after we just built. But I am going to add lighting, guys. I'm going to add lighting so you guys can see inside the house when I do like a house tour at the end. I just added a fan here because that's typically what you would have in like a little living room area. Little fan, and we'll add some lights in the corners afterwards. We'll also color those linen because we need that warm lighting. And guys, that's really it for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I'm just decorating the rest of this. I'm going to finish decorating it really quickly, then we can do the tour at the end. But that's like literally it for our video. I really hope you guys did enjoy our Bloxburg Wednesday video. Again, if you have any ideas, even if it seems like super crazy, like getting $1 billion in Bloxburg, whatever ideas you guys have, make sure you comment it down below in my group, because I love to hear your guys' ideas. You guys actually come up with some pretty good ideas, and I would love to try them, you know, for like a video. If you really, let's say you don't have a lot of money yet, you want to see me build like a super mega mansion, like why not, guys? If you can't do it and you just want to see it happen, guys, I'll do it. If you want me to test like rare expensive items in Bloxburg, guys, make sure you comment it down below, because I love hearing all your ideas. I love the support. If you guys do like and watch my videos, I love the support. Thank you to everybody who watches and supports me. I appreciate it literally so much. And yeah, so this is our little oven house. We have a little living room area, a shower. Again, we just didn't have the kitchen, but this literally looks so good. Like, I didn't think we would actually get it like this good. Like, this literally, if I saw this, it looks exactly like the Bloxburg oven. The only part I would say that doesn't that I could have recolored, which we're about to do the color right now, was the outside, the bottom part was gray, but that's it. But guys, this is our house. We have a shower, bed, living room, all the essentials you need really for like living in Bloxburg. Only thing is what I would have added the probably kitchen in that corner, but like kitchens are big and like stuff like that. I also should have added an oven in the oven house, guys. Like, it's not an oven house with like an oven, but that's all we have for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy today's Bloxburg Wednesday video. Stay boptacular. I'll see y'all next week, and peace.